I said, I'm gonna just share the screen, bro. Yeah, bro.
Oh shit.
It's that
Oh
foolishness,
shit.
bitch. The fuck off my podcast. I don't know who this nigga is. Still in clout.
I'm crying.
Hello, friends. I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast. It's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible.
Mind you, this is off the heels of that. We
That
had
situation.
heavy, but as far as us, we had that episode 81 was like race talk. Like we was talking business,
Yeah.
race. We was talking about the real shit. So just with that in mind, this is like him addressing this shit.
Even to me. Now I know that to most people, there is no podcast. It's all smushed together, and it looks fucking.
The first time I seen this video was on Jay Prince Instagram, and he said, "This man is not a racist." Yada yada yada. So
Yeah. I know like this my whole thing. We know that he's not a racist. He's not a racist.
you know what's happening here, though. We know what's happening. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. We can
Go ahead.
Even to me. Now I know that to most people, there is no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word. Never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years.
I wasn't mad when he did it.
For a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, and instead of saying the N-word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Like that context was part of the clip we were talking about Red Fox.
How stupid is he?
Red Fox said that word on television in the 1970s. Now times have changed so much.
No, like shit.
Or about how Richard Pryor used it as one of the titles of one of his albums.
Right. What white people supposed to do?
Lenny Bruce bit, or it
was and Nas.
Paul Mooney bit, or I was talking about a Quentin Tarantino.
Most Def, some of the most pro-black, psychologically deep, addressing race, addressing everything, but from the perspective of a black man, rappers, has a song called Mr. Nigga.
Right.
So it's about race. He addressing like white people treating them race like bad, but it's like, bro, what is a white person supposed to do in that situation? And it's like, I understand like black people be expressing themselves, but yeah, I'm gonna let him talk.
Use it let him talk. In Pulp Fiction, or I was talking about how a Netflix executive, ironically, used it because he was trying to compare it to another offensive word, and he said it out loud, and they fired him.
God damn.
Not anybody were just saying the word out loud. I was also talking about how there's not another word like it in the entire English language, because it's a word where only one group of people is allowed to use it, and they can use it in so many different ways. Like if a white person says that word, it's racist and toxic, but a black person can use it, and it could be a punchline, it could be a term of endearment, it could be lyrics to a rap song, it could be a positive affirmation. It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now. But
I watched this and I was like, poor Joe. Poor thing. This nigga don't even know. He don't even know.
Not for real. That's how I feel right now.
He don't even know.
For years I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist. But whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you fucked up.
On gang.
What'd you say, Nasco?
I said on gang. That's how I feel right now when he said, but like I know he's not racist.
To say there's nothing I can do to take that back. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Obviously that's not possible.
Right.
I do hope that, if anything, that this can be a teachable moment. I never thought it would ever be taken out of context and put in a video like that. And now that it is, holy shit, it looks bad. And it's part of also me doing this podcast for thousands of hours, thousands of episodes, over 12 years. I've said a lot of fucking stupid shit, which is fine when you're talking about most things, not when you're talking about race.
Apparently.
And there's another
Apparently, yeah.
There's a clip from 11 years ago. I was telling a story on the podcast
Uh-oh.
about how me and my friend Tommy and his girlfriend, we got really high. We were in Philadelphia, and we went to go see Planet of the Apes. And we didn't know where we were going. We just got dropped off by a cab. We got dropped off in this all-black neighborhood. And I was trying to make the story entertaining, and I said, we got out, and it was like we were in Africa. It's like we were in Planet of the Apes. I did not.
That's bad. Like,
he a comedian though, bro. Like, look. I love dark humor, bro. Like, I love twisted comedy for some reason.
It's funny, but like,
it's almost more honest than any other comedy you gonna get because he telling. It might not even be his truth, but it's a truth. So it's fucking funny, bro.
But like.
That's the problem with trying to be funny these days. You can't even try to be funny these days no more, bro. You're gonna get killed, bro. The price of trying to be funny these days, like you could get fucked up doing that shit. Even if you honest. Like think about jokes. Like think if you had a good ass Jew joke. Like let's make it real. A Holocaust joke. A Hitler joke. It's funny, bro. It's not about you hating Jews or wanting people to go through bad shit. It's funny, bro. What you supposed to do? You supposed to not say it?
It depends on if it's good. Like if it's good, like if it's good, then
you just said that shit was funny though. You said that was funny.
It's
all right, bro. I swear to God, black people be doing too much sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Listen. It's alright, but it's like it's a joke where it's like
you gotta be around. You gotta be his friends. Yeah.
It sounds bad more than it's funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but he's saying it out of context. When you hear him say it, it's fucking hilarious. Because that's the thing too. If you're not a Joe Rogan fan and you don't like his other shit, you might not like this either.
I feel you. Because
I done heard, bro. I don't like. Yeah, so let me say this. I fuck with Ari Shaffir. You know Ari Shaffir? I fuck with him, right? He's a hilarious motherfucking comedian. I ain't gonna lie. When he said that shit about Kobe, I didn't know where the fuck he was.
What did he say?
You want me to pull it up?
You can put it up if you want to.
I can't impersonate it. That nigga went in.
He said that nigga went in.
He did some shit I ain't trying to impersonate it because Kobe died. Allegedly. Here he go next. Allegedly. He's allegedly dead. He's not really dead. Who knows what the fuck is going on? Kobe could be somewhere on an island.
On gang. But that's like me saying, like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Just every time I get on a flight, it's just like when I see that motherfucker with a turban, it's just like, damn, this shit getting real.
You know, Just Hilarious, she from the DMV. She got in trouble for doing that on a plane.
What, like freaking out or like?
Yeah, she was being funny though.
She
made a little video, you know what I mean? And was like, oh my God, I'm worried about this. Basically, I'm worried about this nigga, you know what I mean, behind me type shit. And he had a whole turban on and shit. So it's like, can you do that?
But that was like on the same level as the Africa joke. Like,
so watch this. Tell me what you think about that shit.
Every once in a while, there's a good. Always a lot of like.
You can turn it up.
Always a bunch of terrible stories.
You can hear it now?
Every once in a while, there's a good story.
Yeah.
Good story comes out. Guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is a god. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is, dude, it's like, as I know, there's always a lot of like hate, pain in the world, and always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story.
I'm like,
Guy who got
That
away
sound more. It sound too personal. It sound like you got
It
a
don't sound
personal
like a
thing
joke at
against.
all, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
this
it
is like a
don't. It
joke.
sound like you got beef with Kobe and you glad your op dead. Like,
But let me say this though. That's the problem. Is that's his friend. They do comedy a lot together,
okay,
and he got on the podcast after that. Had him on the podcast too, but before he had him on, he was like explaining to people how he does that all the time when anybody dies.
okay. I mean, is there other videos of him doing that? Like,
But like, well, there is, I'm sure. But the fact that Kobe is Kobe, you're not gonna see those. You're gonna see Kobe.
oh
So it's
yeah.
like, it's not that he don't know that before he make that video.
Like that's like
it's like white clout chasing these days.
yeah,
Like, white people, I feel like they say racist shit and they clout chasing these days. They trolling on top of clout chasing.
Mm-hmm.
They trolling because they know how angry it's gonna make black people, but then they also know the engagement and the numbers on the business side is gonna go up.
Facts. That's manipulative.
It's like a marketing scheme a little bit, and it's like for a comedian, trolling is one of your best tools. Because you can mislead somebody to thinking you think a certain way, and you all you doing is bidding and joking and using their reaction, and you're poking fun. You're laughing at their reaction to you saying whatever you said, and that's the joke. Nobody gets that but a comedian.
Like, I'm trying to think.
Shit weird, bro. That's his problem. I feel like Joe, he's aligned himself. And when I say aligned, I don't even mean he side with them or believe what they believe. But
like, this is a joke. Like, this is a Kobe joke. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Like, look,
you ain't cut me off. You on your own with that.
Like, this is a Kobe joke. Oh damn, man! I'm gonna talk to you later, bro. I'm about to get on my Kobe shit real quick. What? You about to get on your Kobe shit? What you mean? I'm about to crash. Like,
oh my god,
you like that's
he didn't think of that shit in 5 seconds like that.
Like that's funny. Like, like that's kind of funny.
It's not like, though. It's not too ever. It is. But let that shit sit on the internet for a little bit. People going. This is the thing about context. Context does not exist on the internet.
Okay, yeah, I feel you.
It does, but it don't. And that's the importance of me premiering these episodes sometimes, because it's like when you look at it, it said premiered on this date. That's the context. Now you can take it out of context if you want. You can go to third step and be a little bitch ass faggot. Did I say the word? You know what I'm saying? Like context.
Yeah.
Context. Remember when you
used to be too soft.
But you remember when you used to be able to call a nigga gay and it was funny?
Yeah,
Bro, get your gay ass away from me, bro. You on some gay ass shit. Like, bro, I'm not fucking with that shit.
Like, you on some gay shit.
You said that shit now. This is like slander.
Yeah, like what? So what are you trying to say? Like you hate the LGBTQ?
I'm trying to say, don't touch me on that shit. You on
the
But I'm not though. I wasn't even talking on no serious shit. You made it serious.
That's just so manipulative. Because like this shit, what you saying is real. Because it's like
both sides are manipulating. That's what I'm saying. He's manipulating, and all in good fun because he wants to pull joy out of people who are angry. You manipulating because you want to stay angry and you want to use your anger to manipulate somebody who has power and take some of their power.
Like I can't even like not fuck with, like I don't fuck with that gay shit. Like I can't even be a straight nigga and say I don't fuck with that gay shit without somebody saying, "Yo, you homophobic, bro." Like what? So you homophobic? I'm like,
so this is another thing with that shit. Let me just say this because I feel like I never said it on this pod. What is a phobia? A phobia don't got nothing to do with me not liking you. If I don't fuck with what you fuck with, that's not a phobia. I'm not scared of you, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
If I don't want you to touch me, don't fucking touch me, or I'm gonna tell you I don't want you to touch me, and I'm gonna make sure you know not to touch me. But that mean I'm scared of you.
Exactly.
That's them already asserting some sort of power over you by saying that you're scared. Your fear of the what they call the future. This is today. Get with the times.
Oh my goodness, not get with the times.
That's some look. You see, I had the neck roll because that's some gay ass shit to say.
Yeah.
Nobody say that shit, but some fucking soft ass motherfucking person, bro. And the reality is, if you a man and you reduce yourself to femininity, you soft.
Yeah.
So you might be willing to kill a nigga. You might be able to cut a nigga. They say, oh, gay niggas can fight. That ain't got nothing to do with masculinity. See, y'all pull out the most violent. See how ignorant they are. They pull out the most violent attributes of masculinity to defend gay shit.
Like shit.
Homosexuality. Excuse me. Let me use the
homosexuality.
Like, I'm not scared of none of these niggas. At the end of the day, cancel me, bro.
Facts.
Because you
that's
can't.
the only thing. That's the only thing that niggas can really do. It's just like, yo, whatever you say, however you feel about me, what you think I am, like, if I'm homophobic, that's just what I am. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
All you can do is be mad about it. At the end of the day, this world is huge, my nigga. Go somewhere else on it. You gotta be around me.
Exactly.
That's the worst shit about this shit. All these people who mad went to his shit and clicked his shit
and watched that shit,
but then tried to stop him from being able to create because they chose to tune in. What?
Yeah. Weird ass shit.
That's why I fuck with you saying like crazy shit on here, because I'm like, bro, he's saying he might be saying something crazy, right?
Yeah, crazy.
But you click this and you watching it. So you complicit. Don't. I don't want to hear it. If you heard some shit you ain't like, get the fuck off. Bye.
Facts.
Don't sit on here and listen to the end and then try to get in the comments and change the whole platform that you just saw. Get out of here, man. Who asked for you, bro? I don't care how many of y'all it is. It could be everybody that watch my shit. I don't give a shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to watch my shit. The internet is full of people doing shit. Why you watching me?
Exactly.
Why would you focus on something that you don't that makes you feel bad?
Because you popping.
Yeah, somebody liked him and they mad he said that, so they're trying to tell him what to do now.
Yeah.
Right. So
that's it. But that's You
said what?
No, I was just gonna say, but like that shit defeat the purpose of you making the motherfucking shit, because that's what you want. You doing what you want to do on it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
It's his show.
That black people are apes, but it sure fucking sounded like.
That's why I keep rewinding it, because I want to give him the right context. This is shit that people won't do, bro. People will see some shit like that and run. What they say, off to the races.
Yeah, off to the races.
Not, nor would I ever say that black people are apes, but it sure fucking sounded like that. And I immediately afterwards said, "That's a racist thing to say."
How many racist jokes have you made as a black person?
About my own kind or
racist? Period. Just about black people. That's the thing that black people don't get these days.
Facts.
Only about black.
Exactly.
I'm sick of us acting like we own racism. Like, what's up?
I'm glad that you said
that. That is some weak.
Because I ain't never said no racist.
That's some weak shit though. Race. But that's weak. That's like us on some weak shit trying to make everything race so we can tell people what to do, bro. It's like the lowest form of trying to get power. Like, what the fuck is wrong with niggas, bro? Let shit go. Let niggas hang themselves. Why you gotta fucking try to?
Go ahead. That's just like motherfuckers talking about black lives, like black people talking about Black Lives Matter, Lives Matter, but then you keep treating your black people like shit.
Yeah, you won't talk about that though. This is this is what they say, bro. This is two separate conversations.
Oh my, look.
And this is the next step of what they say. They say we should not have this conversation in front of white people. Who sound more like a slave? A nigga who gonna say whatever he want around anybody, or the nigga who say, this is not the conversation we have in front of those people?
Yeah.
Who's enforcing and keeping racism alive? In
fucking black people.
Right. Because anybody try to hit me with that race shit, I'm going to show them a reason that my race don't matter to them.
Facts. Exactly. You a real nigga.
And they going to have to deal with the reality that they holding on to some weak ass shit. And I'm more of a compelling person than I am black. And they fuck with me more than they fuck with who I am racially.
Then we gotta think about this too.
Then they think of they bro. How many people have I changed? How many people you think you changed? People who didn't like black people, then they fucking see you, fuck with you, and it's like, oh,
a lot.
I gotta think about what I'm doing.
A lot. That's exactly what I was about to talk about. That's crazy if you said that. A lot. A lot.
You know, it ain't crazy. I said that, nigga. This is what we do.
This is what we do. Yeah,
the Rondo Show podcast, nigga. That's why I said you the greatest host, nigga. Because we telepathically podcast. Go ahead though.
Oh God, bro. We there. We on the same page.
What you was about to say?
I was gonna say we got well, no, not me. We gotta understand that like it's other black people that fucked it
Is
up
it we
for
though?
us. Yeah, it's we because we different.
But who is the rest of us? Because I'm saying, like, when you say black people, is it we? Are we black people? Or are we
no.
like what is it? Like, because it don't seem like it. Like when we,
It don't seem like
look,
it.
Look. Did you hear that? You just sighed like shit out of frustration, confusion, and exhaustion. Imagine being white trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
There's no way to fucking do it.
There's
Like we
no
done made
way.
it super hard for niggas to even exist, and we want them to do something that we want them to do. It's like, hey, yo, do this right, be appropriate, be this. But you made it impossible to do that.
I promise you, bro. This shit's so crazy.
That's why you can't be a black person with me.
If you tell them that, then they not.
You can't be a black person with me and shit on white people just for the fact that they white. Because I'm gonna check you, bro. I'm gonna be like, what is you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you don't even know this nigga, bro.
Exactly.
And here I go calling a white person a nigga. But go ahead, man.
I keep saying I'm gonna stop saying that shit. That shit hard. But
yeah, it's definitely hard. Godfrey got on live the other day and was like, yo, I bet you can't take 30 days off of saying the N-word.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, yo, I got on the game and I started saying it. I was ready to not say it. I got on the game, bro. And I hear all these niggas. Look.
Oh my goodness.
So easy, bro. It's so easy. And think about that. We got some shit to say about them, but what about us?
Facts.
It's gotten so easy these days to not ever have to deal with the reality that you are part of the problem, bro.
Exactly.
But look, let me let this nigga finish talking, and then I want you to take it away. Because
we on some shit.
In Africa. I was just saying there's a lot of black people there. But then I went on to talk about Planet of the Apes wasn't even in Africa. I was just saying there's a lot of black people there. But then I went on to talk about what a positive experience it was and how much fun it was.
Ain't nobody hear that.
See this movie in a black neighborhood. It wasn't a racist story, but it sounded terrible. And
clobbered together with all a bunch of other bullshit.
Have clunky stories about anything, but not about race. And so I deleted that whole podcast, but obviously somebody made it.
Remember when I was like, why the fuck is the episodes gone?
Out of it, and
somebody made a clip out of it.
Taken out of context. It looks terrible, but it looks terrible even in context.
But he don't know what to say in this video. He don't know what to say in this video. That's not going to fuck. He tried to have this video come back and fuck him up.
So why would he even make it? Like,
and I was just trying to be entertaining. I certainly wasn't trying to be racist.
Why would he make it? Because he's a human being and he has empathy. He feels he's capable of feeling the pain of others. That's it. It ain't about race right here. It ain't about his ass or his money. Because if it was about any of those things, he wouldn't have made the video.
Yeah, thanks.
It's about the people who he hurt or that say they hurt.
Yeah, say they hurt.
I certainly would never want to offend someone for entertainment with something as stupid as racism.
Right. That's not even that fun. That's not even that creative as a comedian to joke about. Like, he's a great comedian. He don't need to talk about race to be funny. He can make a joke out of anything, bro. It's a real fucking jokester we talking about right now.
Like shit.
My hope is that, look, I can't go back in time and change what I've said. I wish I could. Obviously, that's not possible. But I do hope that this can be a teachable moment
for other white people
that doesn't realize how offensive.
Listen to how he talk. Anybody. I'm talking about white people. Learn from this shit, bro. I'm the biggest. I'm the most streamed show in the world right now. And look what they doing to me. Watch out, my niggas. He didn't say my niggas because he can't.
That's it.
That word can be come out of a white person's mouth in context or out of context.
I've watched podcasts where he said the N-word, bro.
Humble apologies. I wish there was more that I could say, but all of this is just me talking from the bottom of my heart. It makes me sick watching that video, but hopefully at least some of you will accept this and understand.
You know what he said? He said, some of you niggas.
Funny as it.
Apologies and much love. My sincere, deepest apologies and much love.
Now, Or what you think? Is he capping? Is he on some bullshit? Is he lying? Is he
I don't feel like he
his
capping.
ass?
I just feel like he just like caught up in some shit that
That
he trying to get. He trying to get out of, and he think that that's going to get him like out of it. Or I guess